reflection out of stand, we've drawn another game on the bounce, another poor performance. I'm here with Sophie. What do you make of it?
Shocking, absolutely awful. And to be honest, Southampton conceded 5 last week and we did not create a good chance against them. And the fact that I thought Mata and Lingard were our best players, and even that I thought we were awful. Too slow, too passive, passing sideways as mentioned earlier, and we just lack creativity. And the fact we haven't got a winger in our team, that's why you got Martial taking corners. We haven't got a winger, we haven't got anybody to beat a player and put a ball in. Ashley Young is the only player who can do that in our squad. And that's what we need to seek in January for me, is somebody who can put a ball in. It's showing massively. We've got no width in our game at all.
And you know, the two players that are playing on the wing, you know, you've got Mkhitaryan playing out of position on the left. You've got Mata who comes in off the other flank. We've just got no width whatsoever, and it just killed us.
Yeah, it killed us. I mean, Mkhitaryan, look at his distribution today. He tried to put a ball in, and I don't know who he was crossing to, but it's absolutely awful. And the fact it took so long for Martial to come on, it just baffled me. And why did Martial come on out wide? If it was me, I would have put Martial up front and Rashford out wide. That would have been my opinion.
Well, Lukaku's going to be out for a long time. Well, I hope he's not out for a long time, but it looked like a bad injury. Hope he's all right. Zlatan's obviously not fit yet. Who would you go with against Everton? You know, a tough game. Who would you go with in the number 9 position now?
Martial, it's got to be. I don't know who else you could put there. Rashford, for me, does not look interested recently. I mean, there's so many headers that he just shit out of today. Quite frankly, he just did not want to get hurt. And for me, I'd put Martial there. He's not the ideal choice. Obviously, we need someone better, but Martial would be the one I'd put there against Everton. That would be my choice.
You look at Southampton. They're a team that's just lost their best player in Van Dijk. They lost their manager not long ago. They're shot on confidence. They just got battered 5-2 by Tottenham. You're thinking, got to come to Old Trafford. Even we're going to do them. Nothing. Clueless. They just sat. At times, they looked like the home team. They were knocking the ball about at will. They looked comfortable. They looked composed. And at times, we looked like we were the away team.
Yeah, I mean, some of the movement off the ball for Southampton, it just made us look silly. Buffal was picking up so much ball in like dangerous areas. If that's De Bruyne, I'm not being funny, but he's going to score. And the fact that we were allowing that amount of space for someone with such talent is just shocking. And you know what? If it wasn't for De Gea again, we would have conceded.
Southampton should have scored that chance. We cleaned through. A lot of people have been putting their opinions in on Mourinho. I'm going to ask you, how much of it do you think is Mourinho hasn't got it quite right yet? He hasn't been backed, etc. All of that, or how much of it is the players need to take ownership for themselves? What's your thoughts on the whole thing?
Well, I'll be honest, I didn't even think Pogba was playing today. I forgot he was playing. It was awful, lazy. And yeah, Mourinho should get some blame. I think he's got a lot of decisions wrong. But the players need to take some responsibility for me. Whether you're in form or not, you should still be running. I mean, Mata ran his socks off tonight. And for me, that's what all players should be doing. How many players can you say honestly tonight ran their socks off and put the effort in? I don't think they did. And I do think Mourinho should get a bit more time and maybe be given January to see if he can get any players in. I don't think it's fair to put purely the blame all on him. But if I'm honest, if we don't get top 4 and we continue playing like this, I can't see him being here next season.
Do you still back him though? Do you still want him to be here? Do you still see him as the man to take us forward?
Well, yeah, because to be honest, if we don't have Jose, who are we going to have? Yeah. Who would you have instead of Mourinho at the minute? There's nobody available.
Last week people were saying Sean Dyche.
No chance. No. For me, like, Mourinho is the best person available and we should stick with him at the minute. As much as it's tough to, I think we need to. We've got to.
Everton away. Our confidence is shot. 3 draws on the bounce. Can we get a result?
Yeah, this is like Mourinho, isn't it? I guarantee we'll go to Everton and we'll get a result, 3 points. And he'll just shut people up. That's what he'll do. That's what he always does, so yeah.
So thanks for speaking to us, darling. Thank you very much.